It's getting crazy. Are you serious? It's getting crazy. The AI apocalypse. That's what I think you're going to have to start calling this, guys. The AI apocalypse. And it was revealed at the World Economic Forum. Now, boy, I tell you what, unbelievable that what happened at Davos and the information that Doug Hagman brought forward in this webinar is stunning. If you knew what's going on, I'm going to give you a little piece of it. You can still get your ticket for this webinar, guys. We only got 4 hours and 19 minutes. The webinar is going to begin. I want to be sure every person gets a ticket. Don't miss this, guys. It's too crucial. But let me put a shout out right now for www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Get a cup of coffee too. If you started to notice an increase in the appearance of wrinkles, fine lines, bags under your eyes, or other usual signs of aging, it might be more than just stress from the new year. Your collagen levels could be low. And as you've gotten older, you may have also found that your nails are more brittle, your hair is more thinner, your skin isn't as strong, which can all be related to declining collagen production. Now, I'm impressed because in just a week, after the first week that I started taking this premium collagen powder at www.healthwithpaul.com, I've noticed a significant reduction in the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. My skin has once again regained its youthful glow, hydration, and elasticity. So I want you to try it. Go to www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Get a bag of this. Save 51%. Also, you'll receive free bonuses from the company. I would love for you to do this, guys, because I'll tell you what, we need to take care of ourselves, okay? Make sure we're healthy. Make sure we're doing everything we can, okay? Because we're living in a time now where we don't know everything we eat, everything that's coming at us. You don't know what to trust, what not to trust really anymore. It's becoming quite evident that we're living in these end times. So that's www.healthwithpaul.com. All right, now let me tell you something. At Davos, they had, I've got some information now of some of the agendas, but I'm going to give you just a little sample of it. Doug Hagman in the webinar really breaks this down for you guys, okay? He really, really does. And this is why you want to get your ticket for the webinar and be ready for it, okay? Go to paulbegleyprophecy.com for the webinar Concerned, okay? And you can get on the phone if you want. You can go to my website and get your ticket, or you can call. And I'll put 3 numbers on the screen there for you. If you want to get your tickets for the webinar, it starts in 4 hours and 16 minutes. The webinar, the release of the emails, I want you to have yours ready to go at 6 o'clock. So here's what you do. Go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com, click it, get the ticket. Or if you want to call and get your ticket, you can do that. Pick up the phone and call these three lines are wide open for you. 3 lines are ready. Call 765-414-6299. That's 765-414-6299. Or call the main line. If that one's busy, call the main line at 765-414-2230. That's 765-414-2230. Or if that one's busy, call this number, 765-320-0346. That's 765-320-0346. All 3 lines are ready. We're only 4 hours away from the webinar that everybody's been anticipating because of this really the secret information really that Mike from around the world just drops bomb after bomb on you in his 90-minute presentation. And how's my eyesight? My eyesight is much better. Thank you for asking. I mean, I had cataract surgery done on both eyes, which has improved my vision immensely. I'm believing God for the left eye, the brightness. I've noticed that I can actually go longer without needing to put the shades on, which means I believe that it's improved. I certainly believe it's improved better. Okay, I can go longer periods of time before that eye starts to hurt, and then I'll go to these glasses. Okay, so I've been in here this afternoon for some time now doing research, and I've been on the phones, and there's all thing going on. So I started to get some pain. I put these back on, but thank you for praying for me. Thank you so much. Now let me tell you what's going on, because Standeo, Doug Hagman, Bishop Larry Ragland, which is incredible information, how he ties CERN and the World Economic Forum together, how they are so intertwined, so linked. It's incredible. And that's from Bishop Larry Ragland. And then, of course, Rex Bear, he just takes you into CERN. He literally takes you right into CERN. And what have we learned at CERN? And so it's very intense, and you should be concerned. Should we be concerned? Are we going to burn because of the things you're doing at CERN? Very incredible. Mike from the World always explains things to us. Of course, that's not only from these four, New World Order and CERN and the World Economic Forum and United Nations Agenda 2030, but he even drops bombs on about these pulses that were being hit, these waves of these 17 events. Very important. Talks a little bit about even Planet X. You get some of that in here as well. It's some more updates on that. So let me just tell you right now, this AI apocalypse thing, this is some information and I just seen the video of the guy with the hammer hitting Paul Pelosi, and that was brutal. That was vicious. That was brutal. Wow. And I'm telling you, it's a miracle that Paul Pelosi survived this. You just can't get hit in the head like that hard with a hammer. And I mean, this guy wound back and it was brutal. So I really feel really bad for Pelosi on that one, Paul Pelosi, because that was brutal. But anyway, let me just go on. Let me share with you some information that we're getting now coming out of the World Economic Forum. So some of the things, they talk about a lot of things, but they took a look at AI technology and the effects of it on the working lives of people, jobs, artists, knowledge workers, office personnel, everyone. What is AI and how much can you trust it? And why are we turning things over to AI? Artificial intelligence has reached an inflection point, according to the World Economic Forum, where it is poised to affect new classes of jobs, artists, and knowledgeable workers. Past leaps in technology have destroyed some types of jobs, but led to people developing new skills and open AIs. For instance, there's a chat GPT that's out. A chat GPT, which actually communicate with people, which is incredible technology, but I still don't like it. Current situations of AI show some limitations. Jobs could emerge from people fine-tuning AI to generate desired outcomes. 5 AI researchers discussed the emerging technology at Davos at the World Economic Forum and the impact it is on industries. From stream power and electricity to computers and the internet, technological advancements have always disrupted labor markets, pushing out some jobs while creating others. Artificial intelligence remains something, though, of a misnomer, because the smartest computer systems still don't actually know anything. But the technology has reached an inflection point where it's poised to affect new classes of jobs, artists, and knowledgeable workers, specifically the emergence of large language models. AI systems that are trained on vast amounts of text means computers can now produce human-sounding written language and convert descriptive phrases into realistic images. The conversation asked 5 artificial intelligence researchers to discuss how large language models are likely to affect artists and knowledgeable workers like office personnel and managers. And as our experts noted, the technology is far from perfect, but it raises a host of issues, from misinformation to plagiarism and the effects on human workers. Now listen, especially notable is the depth of human-like expertise large language models display. In just minutes, a novice can create illustrations for their business presentations, generate marketing ideas, get ideas to overcome writer's block, or generate new computer codes to perform specific functions, all at a level of quality typically attributed to human experts. And these new AI tools can't read minds, of course, but a new yet simpler kind of human creativity is needed in the form of text prompts to get the results the human user is seeking. Through iterative prompting, an example of human AI collaboration, the AI system can generate successive rounds of outputs until the human writing and the prompts it's satisfied with and its results. For example, the human winner of the recent Colorado State Fair competition in digital artist category, he used an AI-powered tool, demonstrated creativity, but not of the sort that requires brushes and an eye for color and texture. While there are significant benefits to opening the world of creativity and knowledge work to everyone, these new AI tools also have a downside. First, they can accelerate the loss of important human skills that will remain important in the coming years, especially writing skills. Educational institutions need to craft and enforce policies to allow uses of large language models to ensure fair play and desirable learning outcomes is achieved. So what they're worried about is that people will just automatically rely on the models of AI. They'll let AI figure everything out for them, and then they'll say that, well, the AI says it's this way, then this is the best way. Instead of letting the human mind and intellect be able to create themselves. And this is what the mark of the beast will be running off of. And when the Bible says in Revelation 13 that they'll make an image of the beast, and that image can both speak and cause as many who don't take the mark of the beast to be put to death. So we will put the world will trust this AI image, this beast computer system. AI will make decisions on who lives and who dies because of its ability to gather intel and I guess to analyze individuals of how they think, they believe, and their faith, and depends where they like to shop, what they do. AI starts making decisions who can live and who can die. AI, or the beast image. Also, AI tools raise questions about intellectual property protection. While human creators are regularly inspired by existing artifacts in the world, including architects and writings and music and paintings and other things, there are unanswered questions to the proper and fair use by large language models of copyrighted or open source training examples. Ongoing lawsuits are now debating this issue, which may have implications for the future design and use of large language models. So what they're worried about is that AI will be writing the news articles for you, or writing books for you, or creating work manuals for machines for you, or dictating briefs for lawyers in courtroom settings for you. In other words, everything gets analyzed, everything gets run by computer-generated AI technology that should and may perform and could perform better than the human existence. And then the need for humans becomes less and less. In other words, to trust the humans' decisions over AI. And they are salivating to worship this AI. I mean, there's some people already worshiping AI, and most people have more confidence in Google for their answers than they have God. Most people go to Google for answers than people who pray and go to God. And so we have a serious situation. They're very concerned. Recently, Meta had to shut down its galactic large language model for scientific text because it made up facts but sounded very confident. The concern was that it could pollute the internet with confident sounding falsehoods, or sounds like the media, or fake news. Another problem is biases. These language models can learn from the databases and replicate them. Thus, these biases are hard to see in the text generation, but very clear to imagine generation models. So researchers are worried that AI will become biased, become prejudiced, begin to rule over one group of people over another. And it will, of course it will, because you feed it that. Whatever you feed it, you will get. Okay? And another problem is plagiarism. Because the AI knows everything already written on a subject, it may actually use some of those language texts to help write what it wants to share, and could be plagiarizing from paragraphs from books or manuscripts or news articles that have already been used. So these tools are in their infancy right now, but World Economic Forum sees how there is some concern over this, but they are going straight ahead as fast as they can. They are behind this new revolution, this new high-tech revolution to change the mentality of mankind. It is unbelievable what's happening, folks. But soon the Bible will be removed from your presence because AI, his analogy, will be more greater for you spiritually than the Bible. The preacher will be completely dismissed and removed because of our opinions, what they say we're opinionated. The fact is we're just preaching the Word of God. And so it's quite interesting what's about ready to happen here. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time. I'll be back. Get your tickets, guys. Seriously, get your tickets before it's too late. Let me call you right back, okay? Okay. Get your tickets for this webinar. It is incredible. You know what? I'm lost for words on this one because Stan Dale blows me away so much. I don't know what to do. And the information he shares on the New World Order is essential for the church to know. That's what I like about Stan, because he's a believer. He knows that the Church of Jesus Christ has to know what those on the inside, what the New World Order's plan is. He wrote a book in 1978 that was read by Nancy Reagan and Ronald Reagan. And then later in the 90s, it was read by Bill Clinton and his national security advisor. And they went and found Stan Dale and said, yeah, you've got the plan for the New World Order. You've got the plan. And that's exactly what we're going to do. In other words, in your face. Yeah, you know what it is because you were on the inside. Well, Stan brings that information forward in this webinar. It's extraordinary. Get your tickets right now. Just go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. We got exactly 4 hours. The webinar starts in 4 hours. Get your ticket now. Go to my website and get it now. Just go there and do that now. Or if you need help getting that ticket, making sure you're all locked in, pick up the phone and call right now. 765-414-6299. That's 765-414-6299. Or call 765-414-2230. That's 765-414-2230. Or call the third line we got for you, 765-320-0346. That's 765-320-0346. Now listen, Mike from around the world shares with you the dates of the next waves and events, which are much more intense. I want you to go and hear. He'll give you the dates and he'll tell you what to look for and what's coming. This thing is heating up. We're in the end times. Get your ticket now. Go to our website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's paulbegleyprophecy.com. Webinar starts in 4 hours. Are you serious? Are you serious? It's going to blow your mind.